And hello, how's everybody doing today? I'm Wakasm, and today we are playing Relics of Rajavihara. Rajavihara, there we go. I don't know why I always have a hard time pronouncing words, my weakness. But yeah, so that's what we're playing today. This is a solo game by Crazy Like a Box. You are, oops, let's see, let me do it this way. There we go. Probably better on the other camera. Well, you're an adventurer and thrill seeker Virginia Rivers. This is Virginia right here. She's this little... We've just discovered the ancient palace of Rajavihara, known for its legendary treasures. Of course, if you find them, you'll take them to a museum where they'll properly be cared for, and not even think of keeping any for yourself. But you're not the only one who has discovered the palace. Your nemesis, Professor Montalo, has been beaten you there. Only he wants more than treasure. He wants to summon the spirits of Rajavihara and take over the world. Those are pretty big stakes. Relics of Rajavihara is a one-player puzzle-filled adventure game. That's not part of the story, so I can just explain it off the top of my head. Yeah, so this is a single-player kind of block-pushing puzzle game. If you've ever played a Sokoban on PC, or Adventures of Lolo on the NES, or a Zelda game, or millions of other video games that have done this before, this will be really nothing new. In fact, like, you might even say, why not just play this as a video game? And the main reason I would say is because this comes with really cool blocks. That's it. That's the only reason why you would do this. Just kind of like why you would, I don't know, play a minis game instead of like Monster Hunter or something. It's because we like board games. That's why we're playing it. Yeah, this is a game that I'm going to be playing today. I don't know if I'm going to do the whole floor. We're going to see how long it takes, but if I can get through the whole floor, that would be great. As you can see, setup was very fast. Basically, every floor comes in a box like this, and inside the box is basically a bunch of cards for the setup. I think I showed it already, but there we go again. There's always usually an objective, something like getting a gem or knocking out your opponent, your evil nemesis. And then you move on to the next room of the floor. And it seems like every box probably has 10 floors, and then there's an expansion that I have that has another 30, and then I think there's even another expansion with another 20, so you can kind of get a lot out of the game if you invest into it. This is my first time playing it, so I don't know how difficult the puzzles get, so you're going to be joining me on that journey as I do this. So hopefully I don't get stuck. I feel like the pressure of me playing in front of a camera will be more than I hope for, but we'll see how it goes. And if I do get stuck, well, then we get stuck. We'll either decide to skip a level or look up a solution or just get stuck and end the video. I don't know what we'll do. We'll see how hard it gets. There is a... Nope, that is for the ending. So yeah, that's really it. 10 floors. So let me switch over to the this view. There we go. Move my head over here. And yeah, so basically it comes with a reference card. So basically right now we have a crate and we can be stood on and pushed in any direction. And I'll explain how this works. It's pretty straightforward. The rule book is very light. It's only like 8 pages long and really hard to actually show because I have the camera so close to this because it's really small. I don't have something for a reference. I guess I have my phone for reference. This is my phone next to this board, and it's, you know, like kind of like the size of a small tablet. So yeah, it is zoomed up pretty far here. All right, so the way this works is you can move, what did I say her name was? Virginia Rivers. You can move forward, back, left, right. I should probably do it this way so I'm not covering up everything with my hand. Also, I should probably note that I have this on a little spinny thing so that we can look at this in 3D if we need to. So if you want to see what's going on, there's like a box in the back here. So I don't know. I'm not sure which way is going to be better to do this yet. We'll figure it out as we go. But yeah, you can move forward and back. You can push blocks. So if I go here, I can push this block this way. But let's say there was a block here. You cannot push 2 blocks. This block would stop that from moving. You can kind of hop up blocks 1 level like this. And if you wanted to, you could, I don't know, kind of go over here, and it's going to take a little bit of getting used to with the camera work. Where's my little guy? There we go. Kind of playing it sideways. I could push this bottom block out, and basically whatever's on top falls every time you push it. And that's a way that you can kind of come up with more ways to get through the level. And that's pretty much it. That's all you need to know for now. And our goal right now is basically to get that gem that's on top right there. All right, so this is the first level. I guess let's get started. Seems pretty clear. I need to push a block, so that's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do it this way, and I might need to zoom out like a tiny bit. Let me adjust something real quick. I don't know if that's gonna help, but if I need to zoom out a little bit more, I will. All right, so we are just simply gonna do the following. I think this one's pretty straightforward. We're gonna do it this way. We're gonna move her here, and we are just gonna push this block over forward twice. So, and then we're just gonna move up, and we're gonna climb up. Windows is trying to restart. Oh, we don't like that. All right, and then we're just gonna hop up on this block. We're gonna push this block over one, and then we're gonna run over here. We're gonna hop up on this block, and then we're gonna hop up here. And that's it. We get the gem and we've defeated the first level. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Yeah, that's level 1. So we're going to remove everything and we will set up for level 2. Okay, so this is level 2. We're going to do one little thing here. Whoops, slide this over. We're going to zoom it out just one fraction. See the logo in the background. I'll keep playing with that to try to get like perfect zoom level here. All right, so this is what we're going for. We need to get up there and get that gem. So we could climb up any of these boxes. I feel like we need to be able to push one of those blocks over. Question is, which is, oh, okay, this is actually much more easier than I thought. All right, so I think all we're gonna do is the following. We are going to move this way, then we're gonna walk our way this way, all the way to the back here. And then we are simply gonna do the following. I'm gonna be doing lots of weird noises. I apologize if that is annoying. That's just something that I do. I feel like I do it all the time with my kid. And then as you can see, there are no blocks on this side. So we are just gonna push this block stack. And what's gonna happen is basically this block gonna get pushed and fall. And then everything that's on top of this block, whoops, falls straight down like so. And then we can just hop up and we win floor 2. There you go, pretty straightforward. Whoops, and then I just knocked over Virginia Rivers here. All right, so that's the second floor, done. We got 48 more of these to go. So as you can see, the levels are pretty quick to set up. Obviously, maybe when this gets harder, this will be a little bit more annoying. But like I said, the heft of the blocks make it feel worthwhile. I was expecting these blocks to be cardboard for some reason, I don't know. I probably mentioned it when I went to purchase it, but yeah. I also probably should have mentioned, I guess I'll mention it now, when you push a block, you don't walk with the block. So as an example, you don't push a block like this. You push a block from the space you're at, like this, just forward. And then if I want to move forward, I'd push it again, which is why like when I push a stack of blocks, they don't fall on the character's head here. All right, what am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I'm missing a block. No, it's right. All right, so we have a really tall stack. See if we can get that on camera. Well, let's zoom out a little bit more, I guess. All right, well, I guess if we get to 5 blocks tall, then it's too high. I don't know how often we get to five blocks tall, but this is five blocks tall here. And we start right here. I feel like the solution is pretty straightforward again, unless I'm missing something. I feel like all we're gonna do is we're just gonna walk forward, jump up, and we're going to, what's the best way to do this? We're gonna push this block forward. Let's do it from this angle. We're gonna push this block forward and it falls. We push this block forward and it falls. And then we hop up here and get it. I think that's the answer. That's the solution for that one. I feel like these first few are really like tutorial puzzles. Alright, so that is 4-3. Everything. Hope there's not too many 5-block puzzles tall, otherwise I will have to rethink my camera setup a little bit for next time, but this is kind of working for now. Let me do that maybe a little bit. That will help. Alright, don't know. I feel like every time I adjust this, it feels right until it doesn't. It's not right. Alright, so we are doing puzzle 4, what the card looks like, in case you want to keep me honest. Alright. Alright, so this is another 4-block one. See if we can spin it. See. Yeah, there we go. So we have the jewel or the crystal, this top middle one. And we either are going to have to make a staircase or push the blocks down. I'm not sure which is going to be the correct answer here. So let's just experiment a little and see how this works. I'm expecting that, because I'm not really thinking these through before doing it. You know, I probably should, but I suspect that I will make some mistake at some point and have to undo it. But that's mostly because I'm trying to also record. So we're going to walk around into this little corner area. Got to figure out the camera angles. There we go. Okay. I feel like we just need a staircase of some sort. So we're going to push this bottom block first over. Yeah, what's the best way to not cover everything up? That one falls over. Okay. Then I feel like we also want to do the same thing. Okay, I think we're going to go over here. Then we'll hop up here, and then we'll push this one down, and we'll push this one over. Actually, I don't even think I need to push that one over. I can just get up here, and I can just push this one, this stack down. That was the best thing for this. Be like this. Basically push this down, so this block falls. This will fall straight down like that, and then we can kind of hop up and grab it. There we go. So that is the fourth level. Okay, kind of moving along here. Assuming it's going to get harder, but again, I've never played it, so I don't know. All right, so next time I record this, I gotta figure out how to make it. You know what? I'm gonna pause it. Let me try something. All right, so I was able to lower this a little bit, so now we can at least see when it's 5 blocks high, at least from some angles. So hopefully this is a little bit better. I liked the close-up view, but this should work. Put over a tiny bit. Perfect. Okay. So floor 5. Kind of funny the arbitrary places that they put Virginia rivers, but this is floor 5, assuming I set it up correctly. There's one thing I'm nervous about. It is possible to like set it up wrong and then it's not solvable, but I think we can figure this out. All right, so how do we want to do this? We have these boxes on this side and we got to get to the other side. So I feel like we need some sort of travel mechanism here. So I think we're going to do something like this. I think we're going to move Virginia over here, and we're going to walk her down these boxes right here. And then we're going to push. We're going to walk her over here. We're going to basically push this block up twice. Okay. Then, I don't know if this is a mistake. Could be a mistake, but I don't think it is. But we're going to find out. So I'm a doer first. So we're going to go here, we'll hop up here, we'll hop on this side. We're just hopping because it's cooler. We're going to push this block all the way next to this one. And then we are going to jump over here. And we're going to kind of push this block over a few times. This may have been a mistake. I may have done this wrong. I feel like I'm close to the right answer, but I did not realize that I might actually, yeah, I might have messed up. We can always reset it. See, like, it's good that I make mistakes. My goal was to do something along these lines. Push this block here, push this, come over here, push this block over. But I think we need, actually, no, this might still work. I don't know. There might have been an easier way to do it, but we're going to find out. So now we're going to push this block against the wall here. And we're going to come over, hop over, and we're going to slide it over here. And then we're going to slide this forward one, right? And we're going to hop over here. Maybe this is correct. I feel like this probably could have been done in less steps, maybe. It is one thing like the computer versions of these type of games, do is they like track how many moves it takes automatically. I mean, I don't know, I feel like video games make everything easier at some point. So you can always make the argument of like, just play the video game. Oh yeah, so this is where I made the mistake. I can't push this block over. All right? I can't push that block over. I could slide it back over. Okay, yeah. All right, we're gonna reset it. Rewind time. I definitely think I had the right answer. I pushed it in the wrong order. This is not looking good for me as somebody. So I didn't really talk about it. I like puzzle games and deduction games, and I feel like I'm usually pretty good at it. I feel like I'm probably the only one in the world who got this puzzle wrong on the first try. So let's start over. Okay, I had the right idea. I think I just somehow messed it up, I think. Okay, I did have the right idea. I think. Yeah, okay. I think I fell into a trap. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna hop on top of this box. We're gonna come over here, and we're just gonna push this one over like this. I think this is what I was supposed to do. And then we're gonna come over here. Actually, I could also just, if I really want to play it safe, I could take this box and push this one over here like this. This come over here, push it this way, this way. Now I have like the train that I was hoping for with all the blocks that we need. So let's turn it a little bit so you can kind of see what I'm doing. We're gonna now push this block over here. Ooh, almost messed that up too. We're gonna push this block over here. Yes. Then we're gonna push. And once we're on the other side, we'll push this over. And we'll come back over here. Push this over. Hop down. We're gonna slide this over again. Probably don't need to move the meeple every single time to do this, but trying to stay thematically within the game. Obviously, if I wasn't filming, I could just use two hands to do this. We'll hop back over, push this block up one more. Then we need to do this, one more time? We're gonna come over here. We'll push this block up. And I need to, I think I could do it like this now, maybe? We're gonna come over here. We'll push this block over. Come over here. Push this down. Bloop, bloop. And we'll push this one over. Whoops. Sorry, Virginia. We'll push this here. Push this here. Then we'll slide this one over. Then now we have a way to hop up here. Spin this around so you can kind of see it a little bit better. Maybe from this angle. There we go. So all we did is we created a little bridge, hopped up here, then I hopped up here, and we got the crystal. All right, so it took 2 tries. I guess maybe that's a way to track things. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just track, I'll have to remember it or have the video. I can always go back to the video, but probably what I'll do is I'll just create a grid of all the levels and how many tries each one took. And I don't know, it was 1, 1, 1, 1, and 2. And again, like I had the right idea for 2, but I just performed it wrong. All right, so this is level 6 on the first floor. All right, so let's spin this around and then try to think this one through a little bit. All right, so you have this extra block. Now this one seems really easy, actually. Easier than the last one. All right, this one we're just gonna simply move back, whoops, over here. And we're gonna push these blocks together one by one. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna push this block inside. Wait, whoops, no, sorry. That was a mistake. We're going to push this back over here. We're going to leave that there for now. We're going to come over here and we're going to push this block all the way down. I think this is the way we're supposed to do it. Then I think we were supposed to push this one over and down like this. We're going to come over here. That was almost a loss, but I think I caught it almost instantly. So we're going to count this one as a first round try. The other one I definitely like was many moves in and messed it up. And then yeah, this is what this side looks like. Get the crystal. That is round 6. So for keeping score, I mean, I guess you could say I lost that one and had to reset it, but it was literally as I was moving the block, I was like, no, wait, that's not right. Maybe I should go a little bit slower, but what's the fun in that? And again, if this was a video game, there probably would be an undo button. I did play The Adventure of Lolo a lot as a kid. The wrong spot. This one looks like I am trapped in an area of boxes here. Weird that they like start you here as opposed to here. I don't know. Very arbitrary. It doesn't really matter, but it's just kind of one of those like kind of interesting things that you notice. All right, so this one seems very similar. We need to make steps somehow, but how is the book? Oh wait, hold on. The crystal's up here. So I feel like this is another one of these ones that we want to make a like bridge. I feel like this is one like the other one that I messed up, that if you do it wrong, it could be pretty easy to mess up. I'm thinking this through. Like I know that we want to make a bridge, and because we need to keep a block on the second level. I'm just trying to figure out what is the best way of doing that. All right, so if I mess this up, this is just a try. I didn't really think the whole thing through, but we're going to try pushing this one out first, like that. Then we're going to try pushing this one out, like this. Then we're going to hop, and then we're going to push this one out. Oh wait, no, this might be a mistake again. Yeah, this one's a mistake. Because if I push this out, then I can't push anything. It becomes like a block. So we're going to reset it. We'll count that as a loss. But I think we're going to do the same idea, just slightly different. We're going to push this block out. And then we're going to do this one next over here like this. Then we are going to... This one also might have been a mistake. Maybe not. All right. So I think this one we're going to do like this. We're going to come back over on this side. We're going to push this block down. Then we're going to jump back over here and push this block over. And I don't know. I don't know if 3 is enough. We're going to see if 3 is enough. We'll push this one up all the way to here. Then we'll hop over and we'll push this one over. Then we'll push this one back. Then we'll push this block forward. And we'll hop down over here and push this one back over here. And then we'll push this one through this like path 1, 2, 3 all the way over here. And we'll hop over here. We'll push it up forward. And I think 3 is enough. We'll hop over here. We'll push it. Drop down. We'll push this one over. Hop over here. This one will push all the way up to here. We'll come through. We'll push this one over. Let's turn this a little bit so you can kind of see what's happening. We'll hop over. We'll push this one over like this. Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. It might matter, but sorry. Push it over. Push this one down. Oops. No, sorry. We forgot to do this first. That was just a input mistake, not a like getting stuck in the puzzle mistake. Now, does the order here matter? I don't think so. We'll go down. Come over here. We'll push this all the way down again. Push this over. Push this one over like this, and then I think we just slide this one over. We come over here, push this one over like this. Get up here, we push this block over, and then we do somersaults. We're somersault kind of hero. All right, so that took 2 tries. So I remember which ones took what. So this was 1, 1, 1, 1. So it was 5 that took 2. And 7 that took 2. Next time I will keep a notepad to track this. All right, so let's clean this up. How are we doing? So we're only like 30 something minutes into this. Not too bad for the first floor anyway. So this is floor 8. Seems like a similar setup, except for this time the boxes are on the inside. Or outside the box. All right, this one feels like it's going to be easier unless I'm missing something. Big chance I'm missing something though. All right. Like I feel like I see the solution, but I see a bunch of ways to mess it up. I do have to think a second before I push any blocks. No, I think this is pretty straightforward. We're just going to go to this side over here. Boop, boop, boop. And we're going to push this in. This falls. We're gonna push this in. This falls. There we go. We've kind of created like a little floor. Nope, I might have messed this up. It looked so right in my head, but it's not right. We needed to get a block over here first. Okay, I see what the solution is, I think. So we will reset this. This will count as a 2 try as well. I think I needed to do this. I think this is the right answer. We'll drop this first, like this. No, before I do anything, not do it wrong. Yes, okay, all right. We're gonna drop this first. And then I think we were supposed to hop into the middle and push this out like this. Okay, and then we're gonna grab our hero. Oh wait, I didn't put the goal. The goal is here. All right, my fault, my fault. Then we're gonna hop over here and push this up to this side. Then we'll push it down this way. That it ends up the back side like this. And then we're gonna push this one in. Then we have our bridge. We're gonna hop up here, push it down, up. Right. No. Yep, there we go. So that took 2 tries. All right, so we are on room 9. What room 9 looks like. This one has 2 gems that we need. But here we go. We got a different goal. All right. This feels like one I can definitely make mistakes on. I feel like the concept is going to be similar. We need to make bridges. Question is how do we do it in a way where we can get to both sides, both corners? This one I think is going to require some trial and error on my part. We need... All right, so we're just going to try this. If I fail, but we're going to move up and we're going to push this block forward and drop this one down. It already feels like a loss, but in my head this looked right. Why is this not looking correct anymore? Okay, I think it's still right. We're going to go here. Oops. Here, we're going to push this one over. We're going to go here. We're going to slide this one this way. Then we're going to kind of hop over this side and push it over. And then we're going to push it back. Actually, no. We're going to push it back here. And we're going to actually go this way. We got to push it all the way down over here. So she pushes it, hops over to this side, pushes this over this way. So now we have our little bridge. We've seen the bridge before. We're going to hop down, slide this all the way down the middle. So we're going to do all this work and then we're going to see if we have enough bridge left over for the other direction. We'll hop up here, come back down, slide this over, come over here, pushes it, whoops, crystal. We can just knock the crystal off with an earthquake. That would also work. So this is going to go here. All right, so this is where I got to think, is there a right or wrong way for this? I'm assuming there isn't, but I don't actually know. So we're going to try it this way maybe. Then we'll come on this side. Oops. We'll push it down all the way down like this. Come over here, slide this block in. Then we'll run back to this side. Whoops. I think again, this is harder because I'm playing sideways and trying to get this camera so that you can see the right angles. Then we'll slide it this way, come up, we'll slide this block down. We'll hop up here and we've got our fell out of the labyrinth, the dungeon, the tomb, whatever we're in. All right, so we got our first crystal. We'll just leave the crystal there. All right, so now I need to do the same thing without messing it up. So I think we just hop down here. I think we're just gonna push this over. A good angle for this side. Slide this over. We'll go here. We'll slide this up. Then we'll slide this over twice. Hop over. Slide this, and then we have our bridge again. We're gonna slide this down and over. We'll hop up, push this over. She's hop down, slide this up. She's gonna go here, push it, push it, push it. To there, she hops up, pushes it over, and then you get the idea. It's just gonna do it one more time. It's gonna come over, all the way over. Right. Pushes it forward, down, over, and up, all the way to the end. Turn it now. We can see what this side looks like. Gonna come over, use all our strength to push it in. And then she's got another bridge to the other jewel, gem. This is all going to museum, she says. Perfect. All right. So that is level 9. We did that in one try. Thought I was going to mess that up, but we have enough bridge practice now that I think we got it. All right. So then we have level 10, and level 10 introduces our nemesis. So let's see. Do it this way. So it's 2, 2, 2, and 2. And then our nemesis gets added. This is a different mission type. So we've collected all the jewels. Now we must stop our nemesis completely. And we do that by dropping a box on his head. So instead of collecting a jewel for this one, we have to actually drop a box on top of this guy's head. I feel like the idea is going to be similar, but I got to think it through for a second. I feel like there's probably multiple ways to mess this up. All right, I don't know if this is the right way, but we're going to do it this way. So we're going to come to this far side over here, and we're going to push this over like that. He doesn't know what's coming for him. That's what I'm picking up. And we're going to go right next to him, right between these two boxes, and say, "Hi, Mr. You can't catch me. Watch this." And we're going to push this block over, so that falls. Then we're going to come up over here. Push this over here. We're going to drop this. We're going to push this over. Then we're just going to come back down over here. Push this way. And then we're going to come over here. Move it twice. And then I guess this is the best angle, right? And we just push this block over. Boom, right onto his head. And he falls over. We move on to floor 2. So there is a minor story beat that happens. It says, your nemesis has escaped into the darkness. You follow cautiously, open the floor 2 box, reveal the first card, and continue your adventure. So I think I'll just kind of show you what's in level 2, and then next time I'll play, I'll start from level 2. All right, so yeah, so this is going to introduce a new block type. Yeah. This introduces boulders are immobile. They work the same as crates, except for you can't push them. Right. Can't see the card from this angle, so I have to look at the screen. If a boulder is on top of a movable block, that block can still be pushed out from. Okay, so they can't be pushed. Okay, so they look like this. So as far as I understand, that means if this is here, I can't push it. Well, this one's kind of chunky. You can see the chunk, and again, these are wooden blocks, so they feel fun. They feel very tactile. I'll give them that. I really thought this was gonna be like cardboard boxes when I first saw it, so I don't know. I'm pleasantly surprised with that. But yeah, if this is here, we can't push it. But if a block is underneath it like this, we can still push the block and have the boulder fall. And then we have 10 new floors, all dealing with this new mechanic. So that is Relics of Rajavihara. And that is it for me today. Why this camera looks like it's facing this way, but I'm always off to the side. I gotta figure that out one of these. Yeah, so it was fun. Again, probably would play just as easily or better on a computer or Switch or an NES or SNES or Genesis or Sega CD or TurboGrafx, or I don't know. I don't know of any older games. Like the only 3D game I can think of, like on the Sega Genesis, with 3D Landstalker. I don't know if you ever played that. It's like an RPG that had a lot of like weird angular puzzles and stuff with some push blocks like this. But most of the ones that I can think of were always like 2D floor puzzles. And then like, I don't know, Minecraft, I guess. Surprised there's not like a Minecraft game that uses components like this. That would be fun. But yeah, this will probably be a nice one-time experience. I don't see myself going back and playing through this myself. But as my 5-year-old gets older, this will be fun to play through with him and kind of make it a cooperative game of sorts. So I'll be holding on to it until at least then. But first, I gotta play through it myself. And there is this secret level envelope. I don't know what this is when you beat it. And then, like I said, there's another box that I have with another 30 floors that I think adds even more advanced mechanics. So there's a chance that it gets way harder. And I will, as always, log this on my website, wakasm.com. You might have seen it advertised a few times. I do lots of silly things there. It's usually not always up to date, but I try really hard to log it and keep things up to date. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. If there's a game you want me to cover, then I will do so. Thanks so much. Next time. Bye.